where I go live every single Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and answer your questions. My name is Alison Wagner. I'm an intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic, and I read and feel into the energies of the cards. So, what to tell you? You can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. It's the same name as this channel, and there you can go ahead and sign up for the free newsletter. You can learn a little bit more about me. You can also book a personal reading with me, a missing person consultation. You can go to the Learning Center there on my website, and you can see the manifestation class, the online tarot masterclass. I normally teach it live in March and in October, but there's been a demand for people in different time zones and different schedules that want me to go ahead and upload it. That way they can watch it in their own time. So that is coming the end of July, beginning of August. So look for that. I also do private lessons in tarot, raise your vibration, and manifestation. So definitely book your appointment if that's something you're interested in. I have a section in there called Alison's Picks. These are my affiliate links. Skin Like Butter, wonderful products. Dr. Amir Karim Skincare, that's more for your face. Rogers Hood Apothecary, Parasite Cleanse, Mold Cleanse, Fulvic Soak, a Lymph Kit, all kinds of good stuff. Definitely check out my interview I did with the founder, Kim Rogers of Rogers Hood Apothecary, where we discussed those products. And I took her Parasite Cleanse for 2 months. Then I took a break when I did my trip. And then I came back and I'm doing it again. Then I'm going to do her Mold Cleanse and her Lymph Kit at the same time after that. So I definitely am using her products. And I got to say that Parasite Cleanse is wiping me out. So it's doing some type of die-off of whatever's in there. Very interesting. It works. Everybody's different. If you've never done one and you have a warm body, you have parasites. Watch the interview and definitely go to her site through the affiliate link. Download all of her free ebooks so you get more information on it. I binge read everything of hers before I even interviewed her. There's a wealth of knowledge there. It's very professionally done. Definitely check that out. And I go on YouTube, Rumble, and TikTok. I've been just starting to add TikTok in there. My main audience is on YouTube. I do Zodiac readings for all signs, love readings for all signs, money and career for all signs. And I need to do the love readings and the money and career again, because most people want the Zodiac. So I kind of backed off the love readings, but for the live, everybody requests the love readings. So I'm going to go ahead and mix it up. And so the next round, after this round, I'm going to go ahead and do the love reading and then money and career. So you see me go live 3 days a week. It's Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then today, Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I answer your questions live. You can submit your questions in advance through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, or you can do it live, PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and SuperChat. Just know SuperChat is more expensive because YouTube takes 40%. So to keep it fair, that's why there's a price difference. So the YouTube is, or the SuperChat is $30 and PayPal, Venmo, Stripe is $20. So just keep that in mind. And all that information will be posted from the, you guys can hear me. Hi, everyone. Hey, nice to see you here. Hi, Deb. Hi, Sharon, Ken, Ava. Lovely to see you guys. Hey, Carol. Hi, nice to see you. All right. Just checking in. You guys can hear me, right? Make sure that there's no mic drama tonight. It looks like it's working. Okay. You guys know I check it, so that's why I think there's a glitch. So I'm going to do something different moving forward eventually once I get someone that's competent to help me. Okay, so that's going to be it for it. And again, all the information is in the description of the video. If you're looking on your phone or if you're just looking on your YouTube channel, hit more and you'll see everything drop down. And then also, if you're in the chat, the moderators can definitely help you. And if you're watching at home on your TV, go ahead and look at the chat. We have an awesome community. So definitely, while you're listening to me do the reading, look at the chat. I don't get to look at the chat that much, but I know my moderators and I know they're phenomenal. And I know that they keep it going in there. So definitely check out both while it's going. So when you also look at my videos, you're going to want to watch them for your sun, moon, rising sign, and Venus sign. If you don't know what that is, I do have a link to a free site in my description on the videos where you can go and find that information out, and that's going to be for Tropic. Okay. And you can also join the membership on the YouTube channel. And that is going to be on any video. It'll say join. You can join our community. It's awesome. Basic membership. I'm going to try and start giving some away. I have to figure out how to do it because it is new to me. Ken's helping me with that. And so when we figure it out, we're definitely going to start giving some away. I think you are limited to how many you can give away each month. So I'm definitely going to see what we can do and start giving them away on the lives. So definitely look for that. All right. So what else to tell you? If you're having a good time and you enjoy this video, please do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if today's video resonates with you, and especially after the video posts. And let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to travel. I just got back from New Zealand and Australia. Half my clients are over there. I had to go. It was so much fun. Wonderful people. Great trip. And next up, I'm going to be going to Scotland, and I'm going to Scandinavia. And then Canada is on the list. These are in the immediate for the fall. And because I want to go when it's cold. You know, I just know I don't like the heat, so I can't wait to go when it's in the fall. And then I have other places too. I'm going throughout the United States. So definitely let me know where you're at so I can put you on the list. All right. So what else to tell you? Oh, and hit the notification bell so you can see me when I go live. And at the end of today's show, I'm going to do a general reading for the Soul Tribe. So that's everybody that's watching live, in the replay, or whenever this video finds you, because that's how it works. If you watch this video in 5 years, it's meant for you. You were meant to hear something from it. All right, and just a special thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate your love and support. It really means a lot to me. This has just been a great channel, and I'm very, very grateful for it. All right, so here we go. Now, there are 2 guidelines for the live tarot readings that I do. The first one is 1 question per show, and that's to keep it fair. That way, everybody gets a chance to ask a question. That way, it's not one person asking question after question after question, because that becomes a personal reading. So if you have a lot that you want to ask, then go ahead and book a personal reading with me, or submit 1 question each show or each week, whatever works for you. But it's 1 question per show. And the second rule is no bad language or topics. We need to keep it family friendly for YouTube. So that's just the way it is. And let's see what else. You can submit, again, like I said, your questions before or during the show. That's up to you. A lot of people choose to submit in advance. So you'll see me working off of a list of pre-submitted questions, in addition to checking for Super Chats. And then I will check in real time PayPal, Venmo, and Stripe to see what's coming in live. Okay, and again, the moderators are more than willing to help you, and they can tell you all kinds of stuff about how to do it, where to go, what it is. Hey, everybody. Hi, Jesse. Nice to see you here. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm going to read a disclaimer, and then I'm going to answer the first question. So disclaimer is, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a therapist, and I do not give psychiatric, legal, financial, or medical advice. Okay, so first question is from Linda, and you guys know Linda asks a question every single, it's not just week, every single time I have a live show, she submits a question. She is one of my first clients I ever had, and she has stuck with me this whole time, and I'm just going to say that speaks volumes, because if I wasn't accurate, she would be gone. So I love this, and I love you, Linda, for your love and support. I appreciate it. So Linda is asking tonight, what does the universe want to tell me today? Thank you, Linda. Okay, Linda. I know you usually have specific questions, so here we go. Let's get this one going for you. What does the universe want to tell Linda today? Tower. We have the 2 of Cups, and we have the Page of Swords. All right, so we've got the Tower, the Page of, we've got the Tower, the 2 of Cups, the Page of Swords. So first card out is the Tower, Linda. I feel like you're having some major revelations, but I think that this is a good thing that you're having, because we've got the 2 of Cups right next to it. So this is telling me that you're having some beautiful revelations coming in about friendship, about love, about, I think also about your connection with yourself. I think that if you've had any inner fighting, I don't really feel that you have, but if you did, I feel like it's one of those energies where you're just at peace with yourself. So you're having a truce with yourself. I think that these major revelations that are coming in are allowing you to make some really smart decisions with the people you choose to surround yourself with and the direction in life you choose to go in. I think that you've really had a lot of clarity come in. Again, I feel that this tower moment is a positive tower moment, not negative. They don't always have to be negative. This one is feeling positive. I feel that these epiphanies are allowing you, again, just to make some incredibly smart decisions in your life. And then the last card that's here is going to be the Page of Swords. And this is telling me that you're really thinking about everything. You're not taking it for granted, that you are doing the inner work. You are spending time. You're looking at things. You're taking in information. I think that you're kind of being a detective about it, right? You're looking for clues. You're looking for answers. You're asking questions. You're trying to get answers, and you're putting everything together as a type of synthesis. You're trying to connect the dots to really go ahead and have this. I feel like you have some synergy coming in, right? So while you have this type of analysis coming in, there's something about the synergy that is tied to it, and that's allowing you to make some really smart decisions for your future. She is looking towards your future, and so there's something about you having these major revelations, and you have a lot of beautiful things coming in with this Two of Cups. So I would definitely listen to what is coming in for you, because to me, when I feel into the energy of this, it's saying that a lot of truth is coming in for you and a lot of clarity. And that's important, because the card that usually comes after the Tower is the Star. And that's bringing, well, it does come after, not usually, it does come after it. And that's bringing hope, faith, healing, renewal. That's breathing new life into something. And I feel that while the Star is not here, the fact that this Two of Cups is here and the fact that this is not a negative tower is telling me that you're being shifted into a different direction that's very healthy, very loving for you, and it's a positive for you to be going in that direction. But you are taking it all in. That's for sure. You're figuring things out. Your intellect is not letting go, right? You've kind of got this mind heart alignment right now with this. Okay, Linda. Wow. I love that for you. So that's what the universe wants to tell you today, Linda. Thank you for your question. All right. So I see a super chat. Ava. Hi, Ava. Thank you for your love and support. Hi, Alison. What does the universe want to tell me about love? P.S. Love the live readings. Thank you so much. You know, flattery gets you everywhere. So let's go ahead and take a look about love. Okay. Let's see. Let me get that off. There we go. It blocks my view when I click on it. Here we go. Okay, so what does the universe want to tell you about love? We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Chariot. And we have the Tower. Wow. Okay. Knight of Wands, the Chariot, and the Tower. So the universe wants to tell you it's all about you being on a mission. If there's love that you're looking for, if there's love that you want in your life, it's for you to be focused, be on target, and start going for it. This is you taking action, taking a step. This Knight likes to rush right in. And he likes to build things. So, but he can also turn around and rush right out. He's a very fast moving energy. Now, I say he because that's the traditional card. This is a female on this card, and she is on her own mission to see this flower that blooms once a year at midnight. That's her mission. And that is her passion, and that's what she's pursuing. So she doesn't care if there's danger, if there's any other elements. She is going to go ahead and go for it. And that's what Spirit is saying. If there's something that you're looking for in love, it's about you being on a mission and taking the necessary steps to go ahead and do it. We also have the Chariot. This is you stepping into this Cancerian energy. This is you being on fire because Cancer has been on fire. This is you using your intuition for victory and success. This is you knowing when to go to the left, when to go to the right, how fast to go, when to pull back a little bit, but you're not looking behind you. You're looking towards your future. And this is that hard control. This is Julius Caesar riding into Rome, knowing what decisions to make, knowing what they want, and going for it. And really not letting anybody get in the way. So now you've got two cards that are on a mission. And you are a Cancer, so this is your position of strength and power. Okay, so that's telling me this is your time. This is you stepping into your strength and power, and the fact that it's right here, which is strength and power, that's allowing you to really take advantage of these energies and seize the moment, right? To really go for what it is that you want. And I think that you have a lot of clarity with this. We do have the Tower. And I think that, again, you know, the Tower does not always have to be negative. And I do not feel that right now that there's something negative for you. I feel that it's the same energy that we just had with Linda. The energy of this is telling me that you're having a lot of revelations right now. That you're having a lot of insight and epiphanies into love, because that was the question. The universe is telling you to pay attention to that. Pay attention to these revelations, because that's part of this victory and success, you being on a mission. This is it's a wake-up call. What is it that you want to do? It's coming in. Because again, the next card after the Tower is the Star card. That's the Aquarius energy, which is that hope, faith, healing, and renewal. It's allowing you to have hope in your life, love in your life, a feeling of renewal. So if it's love right now in your life, maybe this is something that's going to breathe new life into you. It's breathing life into a relationship. It's allowing you to have this beautiful companionship and love in your life. That's what's coming through in the energy of the cards for you, Ava. Wow, I love that for you. Oh my God, that's what the universe wants to tell you today. Thank you for your question. All right, so the next one is, let me see on here. Just sent Venmo. Okay, Sharon, I'm going to check right now. Okay. Yeah, it was great for Linda. Ava, that was phenomenal too. I know. Oh my God, I know. Everybody's just rocking. I'm telling you, I can feel the energy. You know, when I shuffle before the show even starts, it's amazing. It really is. Yes, you are. June 28th. Oh my God, how lovely. Ava, if you want a free reading on your birthday, you let me know. We'll set something up. All right, I know it's right around the corner. You let me know. All right, so here we go. This is going to be, this is Dorothy, and I'm going to check PayPal and Venmo in just a second. This is a question that was pre-submitted. Hello, Alison. Love your lives. Thank you. Will I find love this year? Thanks, Dorothy. Okay, let's find out. I'm telling you guys, this is one of the most important questions for anybody. Most people, not all, I know some people take a break from, they want to stand back from it, but most people, it's about love, because that's the most important thing in this world. So let's take a look. Love your lives. Will I find love this year? Thanks, Dorothy. Okay, let's find out. Will Dorothy find love this year? Tower. That Tower card just really wants to show up tonight. And the World card and the Sun. Wow, all major arcanas. So we have the Tower, the World, and we have the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck. So again, don't be afraid when you see the Tower show up. Okay, so what I'm getting is that you have a lot of things that are being released from your life right now. And this is a good thing. What's happening is you have a lot of things being released that are not serving you. This is going to be people, places, things, ideas, old versions of you are just dissolving. They're going to the wayside. People that are not resonating with you anymore, they're kind of fading out of your life. And that's a good thing, because that is clearing the way for you to have this space for something bigger, better, and more beautiful to come in. You are creating this type of space. So when these things are released from you, and it might not feel pleasant at the time, but it is, when you look back, it's a good move, right? And it feels good and you're really glad it happened. But when you're in the moment, sometimes it doesn't feel good. So for your Tower moment, what this is telling me is that it's going to create a void. You're going to have things released. So let's say it's emotional baggage. Who doesn't want to get rid of emotional baggage, right? It's being released. Now that's going to create a void. So what do you want to fill that emotional baggage space with that's now empty? You want to fill it with love. You don't want to fill it with anything negative. You don't want to fill that void with anger, hatred, any frustration. You don't know. Get rid of it. You're filling it with love. And that's allowing you to raise your vibration and to attract the love that you're looking for. So you're releasing what no longer serves you. You're shedding that skin. You're getting rid of stuff that's just not serving you. And guess what? The world is wide open. This is the last card in the major arcana. This is the 21. So this is really talking about you having this transitionary energy coming in. The whole world is before you. What is it that you want? You want love? It's out there. You want love? Go for it. It's right here. And you're starting the next chapter of your life, because this is cycling back to the Fool, which is the 0 in the major arcana, which is the beginning of your journey. It's wide open for you for all of these new beginnings. It's ripe to be picked. I feel that you might even have met someone already and you know it's coming. Maybe you're asking, is this the person, in a way? Because I do feel like there's somebody in your energetic field that's already there. So whether you're aware of them or not, maybe you met them casually, it's a friend, and you haven't considered them as a love interest, but it's something that could evolve into that. But I feel like they're there. And I feel like there's magic around you as far as that. Like, I'm getting the goosebumps. I feel like there's magic around you, and it's exciting what it is that you're about to embark on. The last card that's here for you is the Sun. This is the most positive card in the deck. This is you having, okay, I hate to use this word because it's so loaded. This is you having God blessing you, right? The creator, spirit, source, the one source. Use whatever word you want. This is spirit blessing you, giving you success, everything that you want right now in love. If you're looking for this, if you follow your heart from a place of enthusiasm, I gotta turn my fan on. I'm having a meltdown in Florida. This is everything coming in for you. This is you. You've got to follow your heart on this. Use your intuition, trust your sacred self, and that will lead you in the right direction. That's what's coming in for you. It's amazing. You're getting rid of all this old stuff, and then the doors are opening wide open. Everything is before you, and this is a portal also. It's the next stage of your life. Oh my God, Dorothy, I love that for you. Congratulations. You have to let us know. All right. So, hi everybody. Hi from Zimbabwe. Wow, that's far. I love it. I love it. Okay. Yeah, Dorothy, that's amazing. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to check PayPal, Venmo. Let me just get this one more. Okay, so this is from Javier, and he writes, hi, Alison. I love your live shows and Scorpio videos. I love you guys. Now everyone's saying it. Thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, those Scorpio videos. Scorpio is amazing. Scorpio has left a lot of pain behind. It's been a while since November that Scorpio has had any physical pain around them. I just love it. Everybody is just elevating themselves. All right, what does the universe want to tell me today, Javier? Okay, so here we go. What does the universe want to tell Javier? And then I'm going to check PayPal, Venmo, Stripe. Okay, here we go. What does the universe want to tell Javier? Oh my God, the Fool. You guys are getting the best cards today. The Queen of Cups and the Justice card. Javier, the Fool, the Queen of Cups, and the Justice card. This is such a clean message, Javier. This is you having a new beginning, a new journey, a new start in your life. This is you stepping into the next stage of your life from the purity of your heart. You know what you want to do and you're going to go for it. You're not letting any of this baggage hold you back. I mean, this is a great, great element. The white heart, it's a play on words. The purity of your heart. So that we've got the white heart here. This is you following something that is near and dear to your heart, what it is that you want to do. A relationship, career, it could be travel, relocation, housing, retirement, finances, your health, right? Anything in the 3D. It's you doing it from a place in your heart and following that and just taking that leap of faith and going for it. First card out. This is a doubling down on your heart, this Queen of Cups. This is you having that beautiful, beautiful heart energy that is radiating from you. It's you being tapped into your intuition and trusting the choices that you're making right now. I also feel when this card shows itself, and especially with the way it's aspected, this is telling me that I think you're a very religious, or I should say a spiritual person. I don't think it's religious per se. I think you're a very spiritual person, and I think you're very connected to source. So what is coming through in the cards for me with this is that you are being divinely guided and you're divinely aligned right now with what it is that you're trying to do with this new beginning. So that tells me that you are absolutely on the right track for yourself. Because we also have the last card here is the Justice card. This is about you bringing things into balance. So maybe you denied some aspect of yourself for a while because you are putting other people before you, right? Maybe it's friends, family, your kids, whatever that it is that you were focusing on. Maybe it was career, right? And so now though you're doing something for yourself, and it's not in a selfish way, it's not in a conceited way, it's in like, you know what? I love myself enough now that I'm going to put myself first in this matter, in this issue, because I deserve this. I've worked really hard for this. I love myself and I want to treat myself to this. Life is short, and this is what you're doing. You are treating yourself to this beautiful new beginning. The universe is providing you with this beautiful new beginning about you following your heart, getting that connection to source. I feel like you have a very deep spiritual connection, and it's allowing you to really go deep in your emotions. And that's part of your new beginning, but it's bringing you into balance. It's allowing you to know what is right for you, what is just for you. I feel if you have children, they're right here, and it's allowing you to do what is right for you, but it's also what's right for them. So there's something about them being tied into you. So for example, let's say you're doing something for yourself. Well, I think that it's an excellent, like you're leading by example, that they get to see you doing something good and positive for yourself, to follow your heart, because you're imprinting on them, and then they know that they need to follow their heart also. And so it's all tied up and it's interconnected, and it's just a really beautiful, divinely guided energy. Now, these two are major arcana, so they're going to be big, sweeping type energies. So that's telling me that this is something that's going to be going over the next few months that's coming in for you, but you are lining it up right now. Oh my God, Javier, how beautiful. Thank you for your question. All right. So I am now going to check PayPal, Venmo, and Stripe. All right. Ciao, ciao, ciao. From Italy, thank you. I love it. Hi, everyone. All right, here we go. So I am going to go ahead now and check. Let me scoot this over. All right. Oops. And hopefully we don't have to go through the motorcycles or the lights for the verification. All right. Let me do this. All right, it's populating. Let's see. All right, so here we go. So Sharon, okay, so Sharon, so your question's not there, so let me go ahead and put it, let me look over here. If I don't see it, Sharon, I'm going to have you repost it. Let me see if I can scroll back. You might be able to, let's see. Hi, Paul. Nice to see you. Hi, Sophie. Okay, so I'm looking for your question, Sharon. Let me see. Okay, there it is. Okay, I see there, Sharon Stewart. Okay. Okay, I need to see your question, Sharon. I don't see it. Okay, Sharon, I'm going to let you post your question again in the chat, and then I'm going to pull it up because I see that you paid on Venmo. Is it here? Okay. Because normally you would want to post your question here, but I know some people don't want to do that because sometimes it's their friends can see it, and so they will actually email me their questions, but they pay on Venmo because that's why it's like, I don't know, some friends and family thing. Okay, so definitely. Hi. Okay, so where is? All right. I hope she hears me. Okay, so Sharon, submit your question in the chat so I can read it, or one of the thank you. Okay, I want to know, thank you, Sharon. I want to know what the next 3 months will be like with career and love. My current contract is ending in a few weeks. Okay, so it's kind of two, but I'm going to go ahead and just lump them all together. Okay. All right, here we go. So just so you know, time is awkward in the tarot, right? So these people say in the next year because that's all encompassing. So 3 months. Let's see what it comes up. But usually, you know, maybe it can be a little shorter, a little longer. It's hard to nail down time in the tarot. All right, so what will the next 3 months be like with career and love? Okay. We have the King of Swords, we have the Four of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. So I see good things. We have the King of Swords, the Four of Wands, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is really telling me, this is about you really analyzing everything. This is about you analyzing, you know, so we're doing love and career, right? So I'm just going to lump it all in one. So this is you taking in all kinds of information. So this is you looking at everything. So meeting different people. Where are you going to meet someone in love? If you've already met someone, is it the right person for you? You're analyzing all of this information, and then you're going to synthesize it and see what resonates with you. This is the King of Swords. He's all about truth. He's the king of assessment. So you're looking at yourself from a calm, cool, and controlled type environment. You're kind of leaving emotions out of it. You're using your rational, analytical side. And so he is about having these breakthroughs and clarity and trying to see as a visionary forward into your future. And that's what he's trying to do right now. So this tells me that you have a lot to think about, that there's a lot that's coming in. Then we have the Four of Wands. This is the card about celebration. This is the card that's about celebrating milestones, freedom. This is what's coming in for you. So this can be the card of marriage. So this gateway is open here for you. So to me, this tells me that if you have not already met them, that you're going to be meeting someone that is marriage material or long-term relationship material, because this can be the card of marriage. So this is traditionally 2 wands here and 2 wands here, making it the 11-11 card, and that gateway is wide open. So that's telling me that, again, if you haven't already met them, you have someone that is quality marriage material coming in. So that's you having to put yourself out there if you have not already met them, whether it's a singles club, a meetup group, you know, something where you're actually exposed to people, because it becomes a numbers game. Or like go and do a hobby that you love. Maybe you like to run, join a running club. If that doesn't resonate, go to a different running club, right? Because different people go at different times. They show up at different times. whatever it is, and then just put yourself out there in something you love and watch that person show up, right? So it's also you knowing your worth and value. And that's the other card that's coming up here. This is the Queen of Pentacles. This is telling me this is your self-concept work. So with this queen, this is the Queen of Pentacles. Another word for pentacles is coins. So it's money. So this is telling me you know your worth and value. You know the worth and value of what you bring to a relationship, all the hard work you've put in to get to where you're at. This is telling me when we're looking at love and career that this is allowing you to draw a quality person to you in your life, a quality relationship, because you know your worth and value, right? If this was a younger energy like a page, that's more of an immature type energy, and you might not know your worth and value all the time. It might be, yes, you feel good, and then you don't, and then you have that seesaw type energy. But this is the queen. This is a more mature energy. She's very loving, nurturing, and open. But she knows her worth and value. She also is very practical, grounded, stable, and secure. So when we're looking at your career and finances, this is telling me that, you know, I think you said your contract is going to end. So this tells me that I think that because you know your worth and value and that you have certain skills, I think that it would be very easy for you to go and get another job. So I don't see that being an issue, especially in this economy. I think it's about you taking the necessary precautions, thinking about it, you know, putting yourself out there, you know, applying for jobs now. Maybe there's even an extension in that contract. Whatever your situation is, it's about you doing that groundwork to make sure that, you know, if you want another job after that, that it's lining up, right? That whether it's a temp agency, whatever it is, that you're doing something, you know, maybe you want to be an entrepreneur, maybe you want to work for yourself. So it's about you definitely looking at that. But this card is telling me that, you know, it's a time to celebrate, that there's a lot coming in that's good, that's before you. So that's what the universe wants to tell you. With this Queen of Pentacles, grounded, stable, secure, that king is grounded also, and it's just allowing you to make some smart decisions. So that's what's coming in for you. I don't see anything negative. So thank you for your question. All right. So then we have Jessie. All right. So Jessie is, let me go ahead and let me refresh this screen really quick. Okay. I don't want it to time me out. Okay. So Jessie writes, "Hi, Alison. Love your show. Hidden agendas came to light at work that were set up to keep me in the dark. How can leverage this to my financial advantage and let the CEO and COO know that I am the one doing the work?" Okay. So here we go. Let's take a look at that. Okay. Hidden agendas came to light at work that were set up to keep you in the dark. How can you leverage this to your financial advantage and let the CEOs know that they're the ones doing the work? Okay. I just had a vision of you emailing it to somebody and you included their email in it, like you CC'd them or something, or you BC'd them, a blind copy. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Let me go ahead and pull the cards on this. All right. So we've got the Four of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and we've got the Knight of Cups, all cup energy. This is all of your emotions. This is love, your intuition, your connection to source. We've got Four of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and we have the Knight of Cups, the Prince Charming energy. So this is telling me that this is a frustration on your part, and this is causing you considerable frustration, and I think that it's creating a blockage because of this that's coming in for this hidden agenda that you found out. It's telling me that it was very depressing, and it definitely hurt your feelings. This Seven of Cups is telling me that you have a lot of options before you. So you see the different options here. Nothing is settled yet. That's telling me to not take action yet. And that is because you have so many options, nothing has settled. That means there's no clarity right now. That's telling me that, like let's say you have all these different options present. It's hard at this stage to tell what is good and what is not. So let's say you choose one thing, well, maybe that jeopardized your job, right? It's that it looked good from over here, but when you got closer, it actually was not the best choice to make. So this is telling me to wait. Wait for the dust to settle, right? Wait to get more clarity on the situation to see what's going on, because this is going to work to your advantage. This is the Knight of Cups. He's bringing his cup of love forward. He's very creative this night, and he's on a mission. This is telling me that you need to have some patience, that you need to wait and watch and learn and see who's connected to who. And this is about you being very smart politically, right? Because, you're putting your cup of love out there, right? Because that's what the Knight of Cups does. This is you going forward on a mission. This is you going towards your future. This is you being very creative. But because of the way these cards are aspected, this is telling me that you need to wait, because you don't want to make an emotional decision, an emotional judgment right now, because these are all emotions. You need your intellect in there too. You need sword energy, because swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. That's telling me that at this point, you just need to cool it and watch, because it's going to work out in your favor, but you don't have clarity right now. So this is just you watching the situation. So I know that might not be the answer you're looking for, but this is what the cards are saying. You need to just hold right now and wait for that type of clarity to come through. Because if we pull again on it and the sword energy is there and you get that clarity, that's when you'll see the big picture. Because right now, I think that there still might be something hidden from you. You need to wait and see how everybody is connected and what their alignments are, what their allegiance is, right? To each other, as far as coworkers go, as far as to the boss, to the company, to themselves, to their paychecks, because it could be, depending on what type of environment you are, people will sell each other out just to try and think that they're looking good when that makes everybody look bad. It just depends on the situation, but that's what I would say. Just hold on and wait. That's what the cards are saying. But at the end of the day, it will work out in your favor, Jesse. So that is good news. What was that? Okay. I thought I had a cat in the room. All right. So thank you for your question. All right. I am going to, oops, it's going to log me out. Hold on. Okay, so let me get the next question. Oops, hold on. Sorry, they're logging me out. Let me log in again. Okay, there we go. So the next one is going to be from Jen. And Jen writes, "Hi, Allison. Loved your Capricorn video. It really resonated with me." Thank you, Jen. Flattery gets you everywhere. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thanks, Jen from New Hampshire. All right, let's find out. Just want to see. Oh my God, I have to scroll so far down. So Jesse, not sure. Okay, here we go. It's perfect. Okay. Great. Okay, so here we go. I don't know what's going on in the chat, but okay. All right, here we go. So this is going to be for Jen. So what does the universe want to tell Jen today? All right. Everybody's different. I love this. All right, here we go. We've got Queen of Cups. We've got the Death card. Don't be afraid of the Death card. And the Seven of Wands. Don't be afraid of the Death card. It's a great card. It's Scorpio energy. It's change and transformation. It's fantastic. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Death card. And we have the Seven of Wands. So first card out. The universe wants to tell you to definitely love yourself. Be very loving, nurturing, kind to yourself, to the people around you. I feel that you've been through a lot, what's coming through in the cards, and this is telling me that you really need a spa day for yourself. I say that jokingly because you guys know I like to joke around, but I think that you really do need one and that you would benefit greatly from it. This is really telling me that this is about you. I feel that you give and give and give and give and give. You're a huge giver, and this is a way for you to treat yourself. I feel like you have a big heart. I feel that you are surrounded by people that absolutely love you, and that you might not be given the amount of love back that you give, and this is a nice way for you to treat yourself. I think the universe is saying that that is an excellent energy and mind shift for you to get into, so that you give and give and give to everybody, but you remember to give to yourself. I feel like you love yourself, but I feel like you need to treat yourself more often. So that's an energy that's coming through in the cards. Then we have the Death card. Now, this is a beautiful energy. This is Scorpio, change and transformation. This is releasing what no longer serves you. This is huge. This is you taking the responsibility of releasing what no longer serves you. So you intellectually realize, and in your heart you realize, what you've either outgrown, what is not working in your best interest, what no longer resonates. Maybe it's an old version of you, an old habit that doesn't even resonate anymore. And now is the opportunity for you to just let it go and move on. And when this card shows up and you do that kind of release work, maybe you're releasing emotional baggage that doesn't serve you anymore. You create that void, that space when you do that type of release, and it's gone. Okay, so now you've created that void. You need to fill it with something positive. You need to fill it with love. Buy yourself some flowers. You know, treat yourself to the spa day. Fill it with love, with people that love you. Go out to lunch with your friends that adore you, right? And that you adore them, and you just have everybody brings everybody up, right? Maybe it's with your partner. You know, you want to be in a healthy relationship where you bring each other up. Maybe that's the person you need to go and spend time with to fill that void. They just keep filling your cup of love, right? You get in that flow. So this is about you looking at that and being very cognizant that when this release takes place, you need to fill it with love. That's a huge message coming through. The other one that I'm getting is that you also need to remember that time is finite. So when you're doing this, to me, this is you not wasting time, not being a procrastinator. I don't think that you are. I just am getting that time is finite, and it's just a reminder to you to keep that in the back of your head. Okay, so change and transformation, beautiful energy. Then the last card that's here for you is the Seven of Wands. This is about you setting boundaries. This is you really sticking to your guns on issues that are very important to you. So even if people around you don't understand, this is you taking that time for yourself, and that really ties into you giving yourself self-love and self-care. So maybe this is something where you need to actually put it on the calendar, especially if you've got kids or, you know, a partner, that you're like, you know what, I'm doing this, or we are doing this, if you want someone to go with you, and this is what we're doing on Friday, or this is what we're going to do Saturday morning. You know, I've already booked us at a spa. Whatever it is for you, you are saying, I am taking this time for myself. Or when, if you have a joint bank account and you're letting your partner know, or your husband or wife know, you know what, well, in this case, okay, it would be, it would be a man. So it would be a husband. Well, I shouldn't make that assumption, but let's say it would be a husband. And so you would be, if let's say you have a joint account, it would be you saying, you know what, I really need this, and I think I need it once a month or once every 2 weeks, or whatever it is that you need to treat yourself to refresh that love in your life, right? Because I really feel like you're such a big giver that you need to have that recharge come in. But this is you sticking to your guns on this. This is you putting that boundary up and saying that this is what I need. Whether people understand it or not, this is what you need to make yourself happy and healthy, and to be able to go the distance in life, is what I'm feeling, because I think that you just give so much. you need to recharge your battery. Wow, Jen, thank you. Jen from New Hampshire. All right. I love it. Okay. Hi, Sherry. Nice to see you here. Yay. I think everybody's here. Is Lynn here? She might be the only one. Okay. So let's see. The next one is going to be from Jeff. Oh, and this is a good time for me to say, if you have a question, if you're watching in the audience and you want to ask a question, this is an excellent time to go ahead and submit it, right? We could even call it final call right now. It's a little early on the list, but we can even call it that. So if you're watching and you don't know what to ask, you can say, what does the universe want to tell me today? You see me say that in the videos before it's going to be Capricorn or Virgo or whoever it is. What does the universe want to tell Virgo today? So you can ask a question like that. You know, will you find love? What about your job? You know, anything like that. Precious metals, that's what people like to ask. Or they ask fun questions about their pets or how's their garden going to be. Because it doesn't always have to be serious. It's up to you. But if you're looking to go ahead and submit a question, now is a good time to think about it and then submit it. All right, because these people submitted in advance, and then I'm going to go back and check PayPal, Venmo, and Stripe again, and Super Chats if they come in. All right, so here we go. This is from, hold on, I lost my place. Okay, this is from Jeff. So he writes, hi, Allison. Love your live shows and the new Friday night. Thank you. I do too. I think it's pretty cool. What do my two dogs, Biff and Skippy, think of me? All right. Okay, you must be from San Diego. I know I have a lot of San Diego viewers because I'm from California originally, but I'm living in Florida. I have to say, Biff and Skippy. Okay, and you're older because you would know that. You must be Gen X. Sorry, it's my detective in me. It has to be. Oh my God. What's his name? Larry Himmel, right? Oh my God, it's been so long. Okay, hi Allison. Love your live shows and the new Friday night. What do my two dogs, Biff and Skippy, think of me? Thank you, Jeff. Okay, Jeff, let's go ahead and find out. And that's another thing. Most people think it's women that always submit these questions. It's about 50-50. It's men and women. So, you know, in case you're wondering out in the audience. Okay, so this is for Jeff. What do your two dogs think of you? We've got the 8 of Cups. We've got the Queen of Wands. And we've got the 7 of Cups. Okay, so 8 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. So they think of you as somebody that they think that you're sad. So I guess when they're observing you, they think that you're sad. So I don't know. Oh my God. So I don't know if you've recently gone through a death in the family or a breakup in a relationship or, you know, lost a job or something like that. They see you mourning. They see you in a lot of pain right now, and that hurts them. But they definitely see you going through something that is very painful in your life right now. They see you being able to pull yourself out of it. This is how they saw you before that, and this is how they think you're going to be turning that around. But right now, you're definitely going through something that's very painful. They see you as someone that is magical. They see you as someone that is the treat provider. They see you like the automatic, you know, the treat dispenser kind of thing. They see you as someone that is, you know, the source of their play and their love and everything else. Yeah, they just think that you are wonderful, but they're watching you in pain right now. This card just keeps coming up. You're definitely going through something in your life right now. We also have the 7 of Cups. So they always feel like they don't know what to expect. I mean, I think you have a routine, but I think that you're always bringing them surprises. And what I mean by that is, you know, you're not giving them the same exact treat for like 5 years, right? Like you only buy the same thing. You're like, oh, my dogs like it. Well, yeah, but mix it up. And I think that you mix it up. And I think that they're really grateful for that. You provide that type of enrichment environment. It's not the same fucking thing all the time. Sorry, I had to say that. It's where you're able to mix it up. You mix it up with the toys. You mix it up with the treats, with the food. That way you're not giving them the same exact thing over and over. And they are so appreciative of that. They love the variety that you provide, that keeps them stimulated. It's what they call enrichment, and that is what you're providing. But they're observing you in a lot of pain. I think that they're trying to help you. I think that they love on you, and I think that there is a sense of comfort for you, but they're definitely witnessing a lot. I mean, this is a very heavy card. That's why I keep repeating it. Look at that green swirling mist. They're watching you go through something really heavy in your life right now, but they absolutely love you. Oh, Jeff, thank you for your question, and I hope that whatever you're going through heals for you soon. Sending you lots of love. All right. So the next one is going to be from... Let me see this. It's been hard. I've been trying to change my language. So I like that word, but you know, I've been trying, really trying. So yeah, that's how that word comes out when I step outside my door when it's hot and humid and I have a meltdown. That's the first word that comes out of my mouth. But I'm trying to switch it. No, it's not that bad. I'm actually not that bad about it, but that is a trigger for me. It's the heat with the humidity. All right. So the next one is going to be from Lori, and she writes, "Hi, Allison. Love your lives and Taurus video." Thank you, Lori. I appreciate it. Flattery gets you everywhere. "I want to start my own daycare business. Will it be successful?" Thanks, Lori. Okay. So let's take a look at that. All right. You know what? I'm actually going to switch decks. Let me go here. And I'm going to grab a little coffee before we get going. Oops, did I just do that? I stirred it and it splashed on me. All right, so let's go ahead and get this deck and then we'll answer this for Lori. All right, so will your daycare business be successful? All right. Here we go. This is for Lori. Will your daycare business be successful? Oh my God, yes it will. First card out, the Ace of Swords, a literal gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. So when I ask a yes or no question and the first card out I pull is an ace, that is a big yes. And this is the Ace of Truth, the Ace of Swords. Let me get the other two cards. So right off the bat, it's a yes. Oh, we have the Tower and the Strength card. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords, the Tower, and the Strength and Courage card. So what this is telling me is that absolutely is going to be successful. This is you having a lot of clarity on your vision of what it is that you want to create for yourself, how you want to do it, who you want as your clients, you know, how you're going to set up your pay scale. All that stuff is very clear, and that is something that's going to be very successful for you. However, you're going to have some tower moments. You're going to be releasing some things that are not in alignment with you for you to do this business. That means people, places, things, ideas, old versions of you are going to be leaving. There might be people that are not in alignment with you having your own business. I'm not trying to scare you or anything, but I just feel that you're going to have some people that are going to be separating themselves from you. People that maybe they are not as goal driven as you. And so you are not resonating with them anymore. You will be making new friends from those friends, right? It's that kind of energy, but this is something that's definitely going to be coming. I don't see it as a bad thing, but again, it might not feel good at the time, but to me, it's you clearing house so that you're allowing your business to be very fruitful and your relationships with clients and friends and family. People that are not resonating with you, they're dropping off. And I think that that's a good thing. But again, it might not feel good. The other card that's here for you is the Strength card. This is Strength and Courage. So this is really talking about you being able to tame any type of inner beast. This is telling me that you've got some internal discipline, your strength and courage to be able to get this business off the ground. I think whatever problems might come this way for you in starting your business, you're going to easily be able to overcome. I think you're going to dig deep and you might find that you're more resilient than you give yourself credit for. And that's an energy that's coming through, but it's definitely about you taming that self-doubt or anything that's in you through your discipline. I think you're going to get up every day and you're going to hit the ground running, and you're not going to let anything stop you, and that's going to make you successful. It's how you handle the problems that come your way. And I really feel that this is something that you're meant to do, that's kind of the energy that's coming through. And I think that that will be part of your success, is the fact that you don't give up and you don't have a negative attitude. You keep going. I think with that strength card, when it comes your way, you process it intellectually, and that allows you to pivot. So if something's not working, you can pivot because you've done that inner work and you have the discipline to then be able to come up with a solution to be able to go in the direction you need to go in for success. Wow, Lori, that's what's coming your way. Congratulations. All right. So let's go ahead and go on to the next one. Let me see. All right, so Ken, did you say something funny? I'm not that bad either. That's funny. Okay, so where is it? Okay, so Tanya. So Tanya writes this. Hello, Alison. Will my boyfriend ask me to marry him, or am I wasting my time? Thank you, Tanya. That's a good question. Okay, let's find out. Let's feel into the energies of that. Okay, so disclaimer. Okay, I am not a therapist, and this is not therapist or, I don't know, maybe legal advice. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. So this is going to be the energy of the cards for you. Will your boyfriend ask you to marry him, or are you wasting your time? All right, let's find out. Here we go. Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, Two of Cups. It's pretty good. That's what it's telling me. He absolutely loves you. So we've got Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, and Two of Cups. So I think that he wants to. I think that he wants to give it a little more time. I think it's a little early for him to ask you to marry him. I don't think you're wasting your time, but I think it's a little too early for him. I think he needs to have a little more time with you to be able to, and I'll show you the cards in a minute. This is just the energy that's coming off. I think he needs to have a little more time to sit with it so that he feels comfortable. So like you might be ready and you want it right now. He's almost there. So I feel like he's like 80 or 90% there. There's just something that he needs a little more time on to really have that self-assurance to be able to ask the question. But he's definitely thinking about it. Let me show you the cards. Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Two of Cups. So what's happening is that he loves you. He sees you as having a big, loving heart. You're the person that he would like to have in his life. He also feels this way about you, and he also has a big heart, because this doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is the energy of the card. So I think you guys both have a beautiful, loving relationship, and it's mutual and it's authentic, right? Nobody's faking it. And that is so important, because there's so many people out there in relationships where it's kind of halfway or people fudge on certain things. And I don't feel that in the energy of these cards. I feel like this is really authentic and it's legit. And I feel like I feel like he's 80 or 90% there. We have the Four of Swords. He's taking some time right now. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. And he's really meditating on this. He wants this. It's a blessing, right? He wants this to happen, but he needs more time to really think about it. So I think, you want someone to come secure. He's coming correct, which is what I think that this is. Like, I'm getting the goosebumps just saying that. He is coming correct, and he wants to do it right. So maybe he wants to save up so that he can buy you the ring that you want. Maybe that's the stumbling block. He doesn't want to give you a small diamond. He wants to give you a big diamond, or whatever the situation is. There's something where he just wants a little more time. And maybe it's not the ring. That's just an example, right? Maybe it's something where he wants to make sure he's got, a certain job or relocation or whatever it might be. There's something where he just needs that little extra time, because we have the Two of Cups. This is a kindred spirit. So with this cup energy, this is love energy. So he's absolutely in love with you, and he cannot wait to have a future with you. Now, this is not the Lover's card. This is the Two of Cups, which again ties into him wanting a little more time to strengthen this bond, right? To definitely, because it's definitely there, but that's allowing him to move a little further in the depth of love that he has for you, and the commitment of marriage, because that's a big commitment, especially for him. He's seeing this as an incredibly big commitment, right? He's pondering it. He's thinking about it, right? This is getting divine downloads, divine blessings from God, so if he's spiritual, maybe he sees this as a divine union under under God. And if that's the case, he really wants to make sure that, you're the right one, and he doesn't want to get a divorce, because a lot of people do not want to get a divorce, especially if their parents were divorced. Then the last thing they want to do is to repeat that pattern. So it's an even bigger deal for those people, right? And it still might happen, but it's just at that moment, it's a big deal, right? So I think that he's just taking it all in and he's thinking about it. But yeah, I think he's going to ask you. So you'll have to email me and let me know, because I would love to know that, Tanya, from you. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. So that is for Tanya. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and check. So this will be final call. I do have other questions that have come in, but this will be final call. If you're watching and you want to submit a question, now is an excellent opportunity. All right. So let me go ahead and I gotta log in again. All right. I'm getting faster at this. I just line them all up. While one's populating, I go on to the next one. All right. Here we go. All right. So here we go. All right, so we've got one from Shirley, and she has, let me see, hold on. Sorry, it's populating, it takes forever. Okay. I dreamed my mom came to me in a dream. She walked up to me, called me by name, told me that I was going to win. Okay, so that is, hold on, $223,800, which I thought was an odd amount, but I was going her when I woke up. I don't know if she meant this as money or something else. I am a Cancer. Thank you, Alison. Glad you are back. Thank you. Let me go ahead and see. Okay, so I dreamed my mom came to me in a dream. She walked up to me, called me by name, told me that I was going to win a certain amount of money, which I thought was an odd amount, but just as I was going to her when I woke up. Okay, I think it's just as you were going to ask her, you woke up. I don't know if she meant this as money or something else. I'm a Cancer. Okay, so what is your question that you want me to answer? That would be the one thing, Shirley. So do you want me to say, what did your mom want to tell you? What is meant? Okay, I don't know if she meant this as money or something else. So you want me to see what this is meant as? Okay. Let me see if she's in the chat. Okay, so what did your mom mean by that? I'm going to use the other deck for that. So what did your mom mean by that? If you're in the chat, definitely elaborate. Okay. All right. I know sometimes people will post a question and then they have to leave. Okay, so what did your mom mean by that? All right, here we go. We have the Strength card, we have the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so, interesting. So we have the Strength card, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So this is about money, and this is so that was the third card. So that's very interesting. So the first card out is the Strength card. This is about your strength and courage. So I would imagine that your mom is trying to reference something that she's talking about you utilizing your strength and courage for you to tap into something, to tap into your inner resilience, to tap into your big heart, a compassionate heart. If that's what's coming through. The Knight of Swords, this is about you having some moment of truth and grounding your truth. His sword is into the ground. You are grounding a truth in your life right now, and he is blocking your life path. You can't pass until you're confronting some truth that's being brought before you. So I'm not sure what that number means, but the third card I think is tied into that. But this is something about you grounding your truth right now and confronting an issue in your life. He is not going to let you pass on your life path until you confront some issue. His war horse is dancing in the background. This knight is all about truth, using rationale analysis. He also rushes in normally. He's a very fast-moving knight, but right now he is blocking your path. So there's something that you need to get clarity on, that you need to use your strength and courage to get clarity on around this issue that came up. So I think your mom is trying to tell you something that I think that you can't see something. I feel like there's something that she's trying to say that it's right in front of you, and she wants you to see it. I feel that it's some type of, so these two cards are about blockages in this deck. And so there's something that your mom wants you to see that's blocking your life path, but it's also blocking a financial path. So I'm not sure what that number is, but this is telling me that you have a block with money, that there's something about your connection to money that I don't know if it's holding on too tight to it. It is something, you see how they're holding on really tight? Well, this is about control. This is about blocking change. This is about blocking prosperity also, or financial abundance. Or if you already have it, if you hold on so tight, it's because that's bad too, because then you're not able to enjoy your money, everything that you've worked for. So this is kind of telling me that it's about control and loosening up a little bit, that you have a blockage. There's two blockages here for you, Shirley. So on your life path, and then also a blockage with money. So this is either how you spend it if you have it, or that you're holding on so tight that this is about a poverty mindset. Maybe it's about blocking a change, blocking the ability to attract abundance and prosperity to you, because that's what this card can represent. It can also represent someone that's being very miserly. And that's what I mean by, and this is not a cut. It's just that maybe you have a lot and you're afraid to lose it, right? A lot of people are like that, especially people that came out of the Depression era. You see this, a lot of people that are like in their, that would be, what would their, maybe their 80s or 90s. You see a lot of them because they grew up poor, right, during the Depression. And so when they have money, they're terrified of losing it because they never want to be poor again. They never want to be in that position because it was so hard at that time. And so they hold on and they block that. So it's some kind of energy that's tied to that. So as far as that number goes, I'm not getting a direct hit on it. I'm getting that it's maybe for you to look at the blockages that are coming up. And if you've got money, maybe your mom is telling you that you need to spend that kind of money to get out of this type of blockage where maybe you need to treat yourself. Yeah, that's what's coming through in the cards. Because you don't have an exact question, so I'm trying to figure out what it is that you wanted me to answer. You just put the scenario in. So I hope that helps. And thank you. Yeah, I'm glad I'm back too. It was a wonderful trip, but you know what? It's lovely to be home. So I'm excited. All right. So thank you so much, Shirley, for your question. All right. So let me go back. And we had a lot of questions come in. So let me go ahead and go back to this. Okay. So the next one is going to be from Jessie, another Jessie. And Hi, Allison. This question is on my friend Hector's behalf, and he loves the show. Maybe it's the same, Jesse. I don't know. Okay. I have an opportunity to work or partner with a person to do business loans. It would be commission based. Should I take this opportunity for financial abundance? Okay, Allison, this question is on my friend Hector's behalf. Okay, so this is for Hector, and he loves the show. Thank you, Hector. Thank you, Jesse. So I have an opportunity to work or partner with a person to do business loans. It would be commission based. Should I take this opportunity for financial abundance? Okay, so this is for Hector. All right. All right, should you take this job? We have the Emperor, the Queen of Cups. Yes, you should take this job. Okay, we have the Emperor, the Queen of Cups, and we have the King of Pentacles, Hermit, and all four aces. This is like winning the lottery. It's a loaded card. So this is telling me about you being a boss and stepping up and embracing this opportunity. I think that this would set you up financially for abundance, and you've got all the cards for that. This is the King of Coins, right? The King of Pentacles. And now I jumped ahead, but this is all about prosperity and abundance, having resources, having worked really hard to get there, and being able to enjoy your life. This is you striving for your idealized life with the Hermit, all four aces. Now I'm going to come back to this, but I wanted to point that out because it's tied into the Emperor. So, but the second card that came out was the Queen of Cups. So this is about you following your heart. So trusting your intuition and feeling into it. Does it feel like a good thing? The energy of the cards is saying it's a great opportunity for you. You know, it's about you doing your work, being very disciplined, and you're seeing the payout. Because this final card that was here is this King of Pentacles, he's grounded, stable, secure, he's practical, he has a lot of resources, he's worked really hard to get to this position, and he's got the enlightenment to hold on to it. Because a lot of people don't have the intelligence to hold on to it, and things slip away from them. So this is telling me that you definitely have the intelligence to step into this role and make it work for you, and to hold on to what it is that you're making. You're not going to lose it. All four aces. Aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings, and now you have four. So you have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. That Ace of Swords is you having clarity of vision, looking to your future as a visionary. And you're saying, well, is this an opportunity for financial abundance? Yes, this is. And you're seeing it. You're already feeling it. Look at it closely. Read up on what it is that you're responsible for. Is there growth in this? Because this looks like a great opportunity, but really do your groundwork and double check everything before you sign up. Like, is there other options for you to get an even better deal? That's what I would do. But so that Ace of Swords, it's about you standing in your truth, right? You're having this job, and I think you're going to really make it work for you. Then the second ace is the Ace of Cups. It's you being in the flow. That's this Queen's ace. You are in that flow, right? And when you're in that flow, mind, body, soul, up to source, it's allowing you to attract abundance and prosperity, love, new friends, right? Just new everything. And you've got these four aces. So all this incredible prosperity, abundance is coming in for you. So you've got that Ace of Cups. It's you doubling down on the good stuff, trusting your intuition, because that's going to guide you. It's going to guide you as you're making sales, doing those loans. It's going to guide you in a lot of different arenas. Maybe you're networking and you're meeting other people and other companies, and you're able to even get a better job later on. Whatever it is, this is an excellent opportunity for you. Then we have that Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new. That is a passionate new beginning. That's what this is. Literally a passionate new beginning for you to hit the ground running. Then we've got the final ace, which is the Ace of Pentacles, which is this King's ace. That is giving you a golden opportunity. I mean, that's pretty clear. This is a golden opportunity in the 3D, and the 3D is all encompassing of career and work, right? Relationships, romantic, platonic, having a pet, having a child. This is travel, location, housing, you're looking at retirement, you're looking at finances, your health, education, everything in the 3D, and this is just fallen in your lap. This is an excellent opportunity for you. Wow, Hector and Jesse. Congratulations, Hector, but Jesse, that's great for you to ask that question for him because that is phenomenal. Wow. I love it. Do your homework. Read the fine print, but it looks pretty good to me. All right, thanks for your question. All right. So I think the chat has frozen on my end because the last thing I see is Ava with smiley faces and saying at Ken Ash. So is Ken, can you, or Jesse or Ava, can you say something on there and I'll see if I can see it, because if not, then I can't see the chat anymore. All right. So here we go. So if anyone's done a super chat, I can't see it. It's going to have to be through PayPal, Venmo, or Stripe because I don't see any more new comments coming in. All right. I film on my phone, so I can't get any information from you guys. So that's a good opportunity. If you guys wanted to network on your own, all the moderators, if you wanted to share information like off channel, I'm all for that. That's up to you guys. You can message me in the contact form if you're open to that, sharing information. Otherwise, you guys just remain private, but that's something that's up to you. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, guys. So that tells me I can't see any chat. So the next question that was submitted is by Kimberly. And let me go ahead and read this. And hold on. Here we go. Can the universe tell me some advice about my situation right now? Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the universe wants to tell you today, Kimberly. Okay, and just so everybody knows, I cannot see the chat. It is locked up. It's frozen. So I can scroll backwards, but I can't go forward. So if you have a question you want to submit, please do it through PayPal, Venmo, or Stripe. If it's a super chat, there's no guarantee I'm going to be able to see it when the show is over, because sometimes it gives me the ability to see the chat in replay and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. It's a YouTube thing. Okay. So this is for Kimberly. What does the universe want to tell Kimberly today? What type of advice? We have the Chariot. We have the Lovers card. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful cards. We have the Chariot, the Lovers card, and the Nine of Pentacles. So this is really telling me that it's about you having this success and victory coming into your life right now. So whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's a new chapter in your life or something that you're pursuing, people, places, things, idea, travel, you know, whatever it might be for you, it's bringing in a lot of victory and success. And I think it's something very special that's coming in for your life right now. This is about you trusting your intuition and looking forward in your life. To me, none of these cards are talking about looking at your past. So this is about you maybe have already made peace with your past, or maybe you're in the process of doing that. But to me, all of this energy is you looking forward, and they're all positive. We've got two major arcanas, the Chariot and the Lovers card. This Lovers card is about you having choices. I feel you have a lot of choices before you, whether it's going to be in career or in relationships, you know, and this is one of those cards where it is divinely aligned. These are choices that are really destiny for you. So if it's career, it's something that is really lined up with your morals, your ethics, your values. It's lined up with that mind, body, soul type connection. It's allowing you to step into who it is that you're meant to be, what your life path is. And that's huge. If it's a relationship, it's the same thing. It's somebody that is right now at this moment in time, someone that's on a path to be a type of soulmate. Now, I'm of the belief, because of the type of society we live in, maybe someone that was your soulmate when you were in your 20s, and if you had a divorce or whatever might have happened, there is another person out there waiting for you in your 30s or 40s, or maybe it's still in your 20s, whatever it is, that is now meant for you to be who you are right here, right now. And then hopefully you grow together and there's no divorce, there's no breakup, there's no death. And you know what I mean? It's like that. So it's someone that's going to be divinely aligned for you, these types of choices. But traditionally, this is going to be career or relationship. So, you know, maybe you're not looking for romance. Maybe it's platonic. It's just companionship, depending on what stage of life you're at. Same thing. It's hitting those morals, ethics, and values. So let's say you have 10 must-haves, just for example. This person might be hitting that 8, 9, or 10. It's that kind of alignment, and you know it when you feel it and see it. There's no mistaking it. It's that kind of relationship when you go out with someone and you, let's say it's just coffee. Well, you end up being there for 10 hours and it feels like 5 minutes and you don't want to leave. And that's on both sides. It's not just one-sided. So it's that kind of relationship that you just enjoy each other's company. You know, it's just that it's easy, right? Because a relationship should be easy. It should not be hard. And that's what's coming through in the cards for you. It's also about you enjoying your independence. So while you've got these beautiful choices, it's about you also enjoying who you are and being established in yourself. This is allowing you to love yourself, enjoy your own company, and then also have this idealized life with another person if you so choose, right? Depending on what it is that you're going for. But this is about you enjoying your own company, having that type of focus. This is that lady of luxury, enjoying the finer things. So if you've worked really hard, you want to definitely be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You want to be an Epicurean. You want to have these finer things in life, wines, cheeses, right? I don't know, beef Wellington, whatever it is that you like. You want to be able to enjoy these nice things. So this is about you, though, having that beautiful independence and self-reliance. So you can still be with someone, and if it's a healthy relationship, you still have your independence, but yet you have the relationship. And I think that's something that's coming in because that's a beautiful energy with these two, right? And staying very focused. Wow. So Kimberly, that's what the universe wants to tell you today. I love it. All right, so let me refresh the screen and we'll go on to the next person. Again, if anybody wants to submit a question, it's final call. So definitely go ahead and submit your questions through PayPal, Venmo, or Stripe. The Super Chat, I cannot see anything coming in. All right, so it's not on my end, it's on YouTube's end. All right, so here we go. I am going to refresh this and see if a new question came in. And let me go over here. Refresh, refresh, refresh. I'm just waiting for it to populate. All right. All right, so the next question is from Monroe. I love your name. Okay, hi Alison. Will I find love this year? Thank you, Monroe. Love your live shows and your Virgo videos. Thank you. I love that. Flattery gets you everywhere. All right, this is for Monroe. Will Monroe find love this year? Okay. I'm actually going to switch decks for you, Monroe. I'm going to get my love deck. They're all love decks, but this one just oozes the richness with the gold on it. It's beautiful. This is the Golden Art Nouveau. All right, so will Monroe find love this year? We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Well, you've got some people that are going to come in your life that are going to interfere with you finding love. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So this is really telling me that, you know, you're sitting pretty. So again, this is a queen, but it doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's the energy of the card. So to me, you are sitting pretty. You know your worth and value, Monroe. You know the worth and value of all the hard work you've put into your life and what you've built for yourself. You are grounded, stable, secure. This is an earth sign, and you said you like the Virgo videos. Well, this is earth, and Virgo is earth. I'm a Virgo too. This is the earth sign, and this is telling me that you're very practical, that you like structure, and you're not about to give that up anytime soon, right? You're not giving up your position. You've worked really hard to get here. And what is happening around you is, I think that people are seeing you as a good catch. And I think that, I think you have women that are chasing after you, and they're not very nice. I think that they have their own agenda. So I would try and put yourself in a different arena around different people. And I'm going to show you why I say that. I think you're lovely. I think you have a beautiful energy, but I think some of the women around you are not so much. I think that they're after your money. I think that they are after you as a provider, and they're not after you because they love you for who you are. Because what's coming in is that they are creating a lot of drama and strife, and they might even be aware that there's other women competing for you, and they fight amongst themselves. But they are definitely creating drama. They like the attention. They're narcissists. I mean, I hate to say stuff like this because you guys know I'm actually a positive tarot reader. I don't like to say anything negative, but I need to call these women out for what they are, because I don't want to see you getting aligned with someone that's toxic. And these people are toxic that are coming in for you right now. They are creating drama and strife. They want to be the center of attention. They are all about themselves. That's why I'm saying that they're narcissistic. They just care about material things, and that's what they want. They really like drama. They like to stir things up. The other card that's here is the Knight of Swords, and it's a very fast-moving energy. These women will come in and destroy whatever it is that they're looking at. I mean, they're not nice people. They're very catty and they're mean. So this is about, they will show themselves. That's why I'm showing you this card. They will come in very quickly and they show themselves. And I know you can see through it because you're just sitting here watching, taking it all in, and you're kind of horrified because you're not that way, but these women that are around you are. And I don't know what kind of environment that you are in, but they're almost like gold digger kind of energy that's coming in around you. So I would be very cautious of the people that are around you currently. Now, I would never dissuade anybody from falling in love, but I think that maybe you want to put yourself in a different environment to get away from these people. So maybe go to the next town over, or go where people don't know you, or to do something, right? I just feel that they lock on target and they do not want to let you go. Like, even if you move to a different city, I think a couple of these women would actually follow you there because they're that obsessed with you. They have this thing for you where they want to control you and they want what you have. They see you as a great provider. And you see right through them, and I see that you don't want to have anything to do with them. But I do feel on your end, I think that you engage them in conversation, and that is a mistake, because that means you've opened the door for them to have contact with you. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but when you make contact with them, they feel that it's okay to contact back, right? So you're going to have this back and forth. It's very hard for you to get away from that energy unless you close that door. So I just feel that they're going to be there until something like that happens. They are not going anywhere. They are charging in. Look at these cards. They are all about drama. They want what you have. There's no cup energy here. They're not after love. They're after your pentacle, your coins, your resources, what you provide in a relationship. So Monroe, you will find love, but not with the people that are around you right now. I just want to give you a heads up on that. Okay, thank you for your question. All right, so the next one is, again, final call. I'm going to double check really quick. I have several questions here that have already been submitted, but again, final call. All right, so this one is going to be from Tyler. This comes up every time. So, hi, Alison. Is this a good time for everyone to invest in precious metals? Oh, I love it. You watch the show. So you guys know I'll always make sure that I make this announcement. If someone says, is it a good time for me to invest in precious metals? That is specific for that person because maybe they have more financial abundance. Maybe it's just the right timing in their life. Whatever it is, the answer is for them. When someone says, is it a good time for everyone? Now I'm pulling cards for the whole group. This is for the soul tribe. All right, so is this a good time for everyone to invest in precious metals? Okay, let's take a look. And I have to say my disclaimer, this is not financial advice. Okay, Tyler, thank you for your question. I'm sure everybody else thanks you too. All right. Oh, okay. Well, that's too many. I'm not taking those, but they're good cards. We've got the Fool, we've got the Page of Swords, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Okay, and the Justice on the bottom. Too many cards. I'll take it when a couple fall out, but not that many. I only pull 3 cards for these questions, but the energy was good. It said a new beginning. All right, so let's go ahead and see, is this a good time for everyone to invest in precious metals? 5 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and the 4 of Swords. No, it's not. Only for certain people. It's not good for everyone right now. Okay, so this is the 5 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and we've got the 4 of Swords. So this is really telling me that, you know what? It's good for some people, but not for others. So if you're feeling left out in the cold, if you don't have enough resources, don't spend your last dollar to go and buy gold and silver. That's a long-term investment. If you live paycheck to paycheck, not a good time right now. Wait till you've built up a little bit of excess, right? And then maybe you can go ahead and do something like that. But this is telling me that it's not for everyone right now. Then we've got the 7 of Cups. Again, not for everyone. Some people don't have clarity on it. Some people don't know what to do about it. Some people are looking in other areas. I feel that other people don't want to have anything to do with precious metals right now. So it's not good for them. They don't understand it. They would rather do stocks. If they bought it, they don't want to sit on it. It's not a good investment for them, is what I'm getting. Now, I believe in it, but it's not a good investment for everyone to invest in precious metals. Again, this is a long-term investment. You're going to sleep on it. It's going to lie there and wait. So for those of you that can't wait, if you're impatient or you're looking for a quick, a quick profit, this is not the investment for you. You want to do something else. Maybe you need to play the crypto market or something, play the chop. You're going to buy low, sell high, whatever it is you're going to do, it's for you to do something else. Because if you buy gold and silver, it's just going to sit there. It's going to lay there, literally, and you're going to wait for the profit. It's a good investment, but it's not for everybody. Oh my God, Tyler, I love it. Thank you for your question. Very cool. All right. I know you submitted questions before. I think it was for you in particular. All right. So that was really generous of you to ask for everyone. Thank you. All right, so the next one is going to be from Rogelio. And he writes, hi, Alison. Will I find love this year? Thanks, Rogelio. Love your show and cancer videos. Thank you. All right. So again, more love. More love. Okay. Will Rogelio find love this year? The Chariot. Oh my God. You said cancer video. Right here. This is your position of strength and power. Cancer is right here. Let me get one more card for you. And the 8 of Wands. All right. So Cancer, we've got the Chariot. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. And we have the 8 of Wands. So what is coming in for you? Rogelio, victory and success. Will you find love this year? You absolutely will. This is you using your intuition as you're meeting these people and seeing who's right for you, using your intuition to even go to the right restaurant, right party, whatever it is in that social environment for you to actually meet someone. Maybe it's the grocery store, wherever it is, right? Maybe you're introduced from friends or family or a work party, whatever it is. It's about you using your judgment, because I think you have excellent judgment in that. I think it's allowing you to really maneuver and to get in touch with what it is, not only that you want, you're trusting your intuition, but it's allowing you to use it as a vehicle, as a guide. And that is strong. I think that you're tapped into a sixth sense. I feel that You're very much in tune with your intuition, and it's because you're a Cancer too. That's what's crazy. So this is you coming into a reading in a position of strength and power because this is your major arcana card. So this is really you doubling down on knowing what your intuition is and using it as guidance for victory and success. We also have these two cards, Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So this is about you maybe feeling left out in the cold right now. I feel like you really want a relationship, like you're really lonely. Now, when this card comes up, this is about you not focusing on what you lack, right? It's focusing on the good stuff, doubling down on the good things in your life and being in that beautiful, loving vibration. And that's when these things are going to be attracted to you. Don't think about how you want love, or maybe you're desperate for love. You really want a relationship. Maybe you want to start a family. Don't think about that aspect of it. Think of it as doubling down on whatever you have in your life that's really good, right? A job, friends, whatever it is, focus on that and watch what is going to be attracted to you. Put it out in the universe that you'd like a beautiful, loving relationship. Whatever it is that you're looking for in a relationship, use those descriptive adjectives to describe the kind of relationship that you want. Write it down on paper, put it out into the universe, and watch how it responds. Put it out there. That's what's coming in, but not to focus on, I don't feel you're desperate, but I'm using that as an example. Don't act like, oh my God, I need to find someone right away. I'm tired of being lonely. Whatever that is, just let that part go and focus in on what it is that you have, okay? Then we have the Eight of Wands because you have all of these gifts and blessings from the universe coming in for you, and they're coming in fast. Shift this energy. Shift it and make it positive because it's coming in for you. These are all these wands, they're javelins, and they've all been coming at you, and this is the trajectory. It's all coming on target. You're looking for love right now, it's coming, and it's all coming at you. You might even have, this is just an example, there's 8, right? What if you had 8 different women present to you? So the universe works in mysterious ways, as we all know. It's divine timing, but this timing is coming in because these are important messages that are being brought to you, which is telling me more important people are going to be presenting to you that are potential candidates for a loving relationship. Oh my God, but shift your energy. Think about what it is that's positive in your life, what it is that you have. All right. Thank you for your question, Rogelio. All right. So now I'm going to take a minute to plug the channel really quick. So if you are enjoying the show tonight, if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if tonight's show resonates with you, especially after the video posts. It really helps out the channel. And hit the notification bell so the next time I go live, you see it on the upcoming videos that are already posted. And you can also visit my website, which is ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Link is in the description below. Same name as the YouTube channel. And there you can sign up for the free newsletter, book a personal reading with me, especially if you want to go deeper. If you had a question tonight and you want to go further, definitely book a personal reading with me. A missing person consultation. I have a segment on there called the Learning Center, where the manifestation class is, and the online tarot masterclass is coming out end of July, beginning of August. That's going to be online. I normally teach it live in March and in October, but so many people are living in different time zones or they have different schedules. I've been asked to go ahead and upload it, so that is coming. I'm doing the recording now. Then you'll be able to take that at that time, but that's the location. It'll be in the Learning Center. I also do private lessons now on tarot, raising your vibration, and manifestation, if that's something you're interested in. And don't forget to check out my affiliate links, Skin Like Butter, Dr. Amir Karim Skincare, and Rogers Hood Apothecary. And join the new membership channel, or the new membership on the YouTube channel. Can I say that right? Join the new membership on YouTube. Definitely, we have such an awesome community. It is so much fun. And it's also a way for you to support the channel and be part of this community. Awesome moderators. I can't see the chat right now, but I know it's going because I absolutely trust them and I love them. So everybody here tonight, if that's something you're interested in, definitely consider that. I think you'd really love it. All right, so that being said, I have another question. This is from Roger. I'm telling you, half my clients are men. Hi, Allison. Love your show and the new time. Thank you. This is Friday. It's new. For those of you that don't know, Friday, 7 p.m. This is where we're going live. This is the second Friday I've gone live. And Roger says, what does the universe want to tell me today? Thank you, Roger from Texas. Okay, Roger from Texas, let's go ahead and find out. Texas Rangers, let's go. All right. Here we go. What does the universe want to tell Roger today? We have the King of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of court cards. So we've got the King of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Prince Charming energy, and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is really telling me that the universe wants to tell you that there's something about you needing to get clarity on something in your life right now. This is an excellent time for you to take an assessment of where you're at in your life. So questions like, who am I right here, right now? What makes me happy, right? How is your health? How is your finances? Do you like your friends and family right now? Do you like where you live? Location? Is it time to retire? So you're kind of looking at things in the 3D. Do you like where you're at? Right? Is just take that assessment in an honest way, right? This is that sword of truth. This is you standing in your truth, having a vision. Is there something that you're trying to create for yourself? Do you see the vision, right? If it's a business, do you have a business plan? If it's a relationship, finding someone, do you have a plan, right? Have you written something down? Because scripting will really help you. So swords are thoughts, words, and ideas, and standing in your truth. We also have Prince Charming, this Knight of Cups, and every knight is on a mission. And his mission is to bring his cup of love forward into the future for you. This is telling me that it's about you following your heart, doing something that you love. So whether it's going to be a job, a career, a relationship, a hobby, whatever it is, it's about you pursuing something that's near and dear to your heart, that's really important, and it's very enriching in your life right now. I feel that you need that. I feel that part of this assessment is about you seeing what it is that you need to do in your life right now. Maybe you need to bring more love into your life. Maybe you're accomplished with your career and with friends and everything else, but you're missing that partner, that special person, and maybe that's something you need to bring in. Maybe you have a pet and you've got love there, but it's not that love of a partnership. It's that kind of energy. It's giving you the opportunity to open up that aspect of yourself and maybe pursue that. Not necessarily leaving yourself totally vulnerable, right? Because look, he's got his armor on, but it's about you starting that process. It's about you wanting to put yourself out there in the world to open up that aspect of your heart and of yourself. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This queen is all about knowing her worth and value. She knows the worth and value of the pentacle. Again, this is earth energy, so a very grounded, stable, secure, very practical, loving structure. A very abundant and prosperous queen. And she's not about to give up her position. And that's something that's coming in. I feel that you're very grounded in every aspect of your life, but I think it's right now I'm getting that you need to have some love in your life. I think that you would really benefit from that. It's almost like you focused on career for so long that you shut out love for a little bit, whether it's from previous divorce or a breakup in a relationship, and you just decided to say, you know what, I'm just going to take a break. But now that break is over, and I feel like it's an excellent time for you to start finding love again. Oh, I love that for you, Roger. How beautiful. Thank you for your question. All right, so the next one is, what time are we at? Okay, so the next one is from, let me just double check. Let me see if any others came in. So no more questions to come in. I want to make sure I say that. I'm just going to double check. All right. Oh, it takes forever to populate. Come on. Here we go. Okay, so this came in. So Hello from Oregon. Will I find love this year? Thanks, Lindy. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm actually going to switch decks. Let me do this. I want to make sure. Am I upside down on this? No. Okay, there. All right, let me switch decks for this. All right, so this is for Lindy. Thank you guys in the chat. I have no idea what's going on in there. All right. So, hello from Oregon. Will I find love this year? Thanks, Lindy. Okay, Lindy, let's find out. Will you find love this year? I'm telling you, it's one of the most important things you can have in your life. Will you find love this year? We've got the 10 of Wands. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. And the Empress. You will absolutely find love this year. 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and the Empress. Oh my gosh. So what we have for you is about you really taking on too much in your life right now. I feel like you're taking on way too many burdens and you're burning yourself out because I feel like you're striving for your idealized life. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. This is the card everybody wants. Everybody wants the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. You have the 10 of Pentacles that's showing up. This is you living your idealized life. Friends, family, pets, children, house, retirement. It's everything in the 3D that is your version of the idealized life. And this is about you looking at your energy, how you're spending your energy right now, how you're investing in relationships, how you're investing in yourself. This is your energy. I feel like you're burning yourself out, like you're going in too many different directions. This is about you now figuring out what it is you need to release. So what is it that you've taken on too much of? So let's say this is a 10, right? So let's say you have 10 different tasks. Well, maybe you need to dial it back to 7, maybe 8, and release a few things. Put them on the back burner, delegate them to somebody else, whatever it is that you need to do, and that will allow you to be able to breathe. I feel like you need to be able to breathe. Look at her face. You're not very comfortable right now. You have a lot going on. Even the cat's riding your back. I mean, you're taking on too much. Just dial it back a little bit. I feel like you're striving for your idealized life, whatever that version is. So if you want to let somebody in, you need to be able to create time and space for them, right? If you work all the time, when are you going to go out on a date? When are you going to have those special moments with that person? I feel right now that there is no space for you. But the thing is, it's coming. We have the Empress. This is telling me that love is absolutely coming in your life. But you need to dial that back with your energy and create space for this person to come in, because I think it's very easy for you to attract someone. She's ready for this. So you see she's pregnant. She's ready to give birth to a new loving relationship. This is telling me the universe is ready for you to have love in your life. It's ripe. There's probably several people waiting to present. You just need to choose which one's right for you, right? Because the universe usually presents us with several choices, not just one. So don't feel desperate like you have to jump on the first person that presents. No, there's a lot of fantastic people out there. Wait until they present and see who you resonate with the most, right? See who you love the most, who loves you the most, and the kind of relationship you want. This is a very beautiful, quality, rich relationship that's coming in. You're going to have a depth of love in this relationship. That's what this card is telling me. So I would definitely wait and see who presents. This is a very beautiful energy. I think you're going to get everything that you are looking for. And I do not say that very often, but these two cards, that is telling me it's coming in loud and clear. So yeah, you'll definitely find it this year. Oh my God, Lindy, how beautiful. I love that for you. Okay, this is the final question. And then I'm going to do the soul tribe reading. I know, and we're like right at the end. Oh my God, no, I have 2 questions. Sorry, I have 2 questions and then the soul tribe reading. Okay, this other one was hiding. Okay, so hi, Alison. We had something running out in our backyard. Wait, didn't you already ask this? I don't remember, Patrick. So, okay. Hi, Alison. Maybe it was in a private reading. Okay, so hi, Alison. We had something running out in our backyard again that we think was supernatural. Can you check the cards? Thanks, Patrick. Okay. I thought, can't remember if it was a live or if we did it in a private session, Patrick. But okay, let's go ahead and check again. If that, I wonder if it's, okay, so I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, well, I hope we don't lose internet. If we do, everybody, it's because I live in Florida and there's storms here. So I want to make sure I say that in case the line gets cut, because that happened last Friday. Okay, it's like the internet here is like third world. Okay, so hi, Allison. We had something running out in our backyard again. We think it was supernatural. Can you check with the cards? Patrick. Okay, absolutely. Let's go ahead and check. All right. We have the Empress. We have the Fool. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. I do not think it was supernatural. I think it was just something running through. Maybe it was making a weird sound. I don't see supernatural. We have the Empress. We have the Fool. And we have the King of Pentacles. So this is really just telling me that it's just something that is just running around. It is looking to do something. It has a lot of energy. It's trying to find food, shelter, water, something to play with. It's marking its own territory, but I don't see supernatural in these cards. It's just the newness maybe to the area. This is the Fool taking a leap of faith. It's something, it's like a new beginning. So maybe this animal is new to the area. Maybe somebody smuggled an animal in and it got out. And now that's running through the neighborhood. That happens here where I'm at in Florida all the time. All the time. You know, instead of going to the Humane Society and maybe surrendering an animal, they just release it. And that's why there's pythons everywhere. There's iguanas everywhere that are not in, you know, they're not native species here. There's this like, they release anything and everything. So I just feel like it's something that's new to the area. And it wants everything. This is the King of Pentacles, and in this deck, it's having your cake and eating it too. And that just tells me that I think this thing is just having a great time. And I think it's going to continue to run through your backyard. I would set up a camera, a night camera, and see if you can catch it to see what it actually is. But it's definitely enjoying itself, and it's having a really good time. Okay, Patrick, so that's what's going on. It's not supernatural according to the energy of the cards. All right, so now this last one is from Athena. Okay, yeah, this is the last one. All right, so Athena writes, hi, Allison. Will I find love again? Will I find love in the next few months? Thanks, Athena from Chicago. Okay, Athena from Chicago. Let's find out. I'm telling you, it's really important. I need to do my love readings for you guys. All right, so here we go. Will Athena find love in the next few months? Athena from Chicago. We have the Four of Swords, we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. So you need to put some energy into it. We've got the Four of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. This is really, I think you need to figure out what it is that you want. What is your definition of love? What are you looking for in a relationship? We've got this Four of Swords. I think you really need to meditate on that and figure out just exactly what it is that you're looking for. What does love mean to you? What type of a loving relationship do you want? So what I'm getting with this card is you really need to clarify your intentions. You need to know what it is that you want. I don't think you know what you want. I think you want love, but it's not clear in your head what love actually is. Now, this would be a great time for you to pull out a piece of paper and do this exercise with scripting. So know your worth and value. What do you bring to a relationship, right? And then, you know, maybe on one column, you know, write down everything. You don't have to worry about the order. Just, you know, get whatever it is out. And you can always add and subtract to it. Do whatever it is you want. What do you bring to a relationship? Then for the person you're looking for, what kind of person are you looking for? Right? And is it balanced? Is it adding up? And then I would say, what is your definition of love? And then see if that definition matches the descriptive adjectives that you're using to describe yourself, to describe the person you're looking for, and to describe love. And if not, then meditate on that for a while and see what it is that you're looking for until you can really get some clarity on that. Because right now, I don't feel like you have clarity. I think you are taking a time out. Well, not a time out, but you're taking time out to make an assessment. I think you're looking at your past relationships, and I think that you're confused. I feel that you're looking at relationships as being utilitarian. I don't think that you're looking at relationships as being a loving relationship. And I think that it's kind of like, well, we can split the rent. Well, we can, just hang out together. And I don't feel like it's love, though. I feel like it's very utilitarian. It's very practical. It's missing love. So I think that you need to look at a definition of love and see how that resonates with you. Like, think about old movies, not what's out there now, but look at old movies like maybe before 1985 or 1984, before the world really lost its mind. Well, it probably did before then, but go back to movies before 1984 and maybe look at like romances, look at loving relationships, look at Shakespearean romances, look at anything where you see that maybe that's the type of love that you're looking for, and then compare it to the definitions that you've written down and see if that resonates with you. Now, obviously, if it's Shakespearean, it is timeless, but you also want to refresh it for this moment in time in 2025. So what are you looking for in a relationship, right? What's a happy, healthy, loving relationship for you? And write that down and spend some time meditating on it. There's no rush. This is for you to go through this experience, this journey in your life to really open that heart chakra up, because there's no heart energy, there's no cup energy here. So to me, you're in this process right now where you're intellectualizing it and you're looking at the 3D, but you need to make that shift also where now you're going to go into your heart and you're going to open yourself up. And you might have been closed off because it's very utilitarian. It's very going through the motions, very matter of fact. And I think when you do have love, it's going to blow your mind, because I don't know if you've even had it before. I feel like this is very utilitarian. I love that for you, Athena. I can't wait for you to find love. All right, it's coming. You have to do the work. Put that work in. All right, thank you for your question. All right, everybody, again, I cannot read the chat, so I hope everyone's having a good time tonight. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the soul tribe reading for everybody. That's everybody watching live, in the replay, and whenever this video finds you, whether it's next week, next year, or 5 years from now, this video is meant for you. All right, so let's go ahead and look at what the universe wants to tell the soul tribe tonight. And I'm going to stick with this deck. I love this deck. It is so sweet. It's Everyday Witch. It is so beautiful. All right, here we go. What does the universe want to tell everybody today? We have the Two of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is about everybody finding someone, finding a relationship. This is about you enjoying life, enjoying the company of other people, somebody special, whether it's a friendship, whether you're looking at a platonic relationship, a romantic relationship. This could be you even having a truce with yourself if you're having some internal struggle or fighting going on. This is about you really enjoying the company of somebody else, right? Really and truly enjoying them and letting that be uplifting and lighting your heart up. We also have the Knight of Wands. This is about you rushing in and building something for yourself. So maybe you find someone, it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, and you're able to continue it and build a friendship. This could be you finding a soul tribe member, right? Because we're all going through so many different things that people are coming and going in and out of our lives, and they're here for different reasons, right? And then as we're evolving, especially when people are evolving spiritually, people come and go because they're at different residences, because the people that are doing that inner work, you're accelerating, right? So you're doing the ascension, you're going up, whereas other people are not, or they're slower, or they're at a different frequency. And this allows you to get more people that are soul tribe, more people that are in resonance with you, that you enjoy their company. Maybe it's people that you can talk about astrology or tarot with, and they're not going to think you're crazy or weird, you know? Maybe it's where you can go and, let's say you're a financial, I don't know, let's say you're a day trader. You can, that's your soul tribe. Maybe you want to be able to go and talk shop with people and you really enjoy it. And, you know, you make a joke about it and somebody else gets it. But if they weren't in that arena, they don't understand what you're talking about. It's that kind of energy. It's about you really finding people that you're in alignment with. But it's taking that step, right? It's taking that bold step, and you're kind of like on a mission for that. You're on a mission, I think, to go ahead and open up yourself to have new friends or a new romantic relationship coming in. I think that you benefit from having somebody else in your life right now, a kindred spirit. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. While all this is going on, this is you knowing your worth and value. This is your self-concept. This is your self-esteem. This is you being grounded, stable, secure. This is you knowing if someone is not resonating with you. This is you being able to say, I have discernment and you're not resonating with me, and you can be very comfortable by yourself. This is you then waiting and or putting yourself out there, because he's actually putting himself out there. So you've got both energies. So this could be you waiting until you see someone that is in resonance with you, right? This is you being very comfortable in your own skin. So I think that this is about you having that type of self-concept where you know and trust yourself, and you know your worth and value, and you're very grounded, stable, you're very practical, and you're really enjoying your place in life right now. I think that everyone has worked really hard to get here, especially if it's part of this ascension process. If you've done that inner work on yourself, it is not easy. And for you to be able to do it and really do it and continue to do it, that takes a lot of effort and energy, especially if you're working, if you've got kids, friends, family, you know, you go to school, whatever it is. There's other things that are taking so much of your time, and for you to be able to do that inner work, it's so important, and it really helps you make those shifts. And I think that's something that's coming through, is that it's about finding soul tribe people. Again, platonic or romantic relationships. Maybe you're finding your partner that's in alignment with you, right? That you found somebody that's maybe just as out there as you are in a way. You know, I'm saying that jokingly, but you know, they're in resonance with you. And you're going to take action on it, right? Whether you're male or female, hey, you want to go for a cup of coffee? Hey, you want to do this? You want to do that? I think it's about you really putting yourself out there. Wow. So it's a social message this week for this kind. All right, everybody. That's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, especially after this video posts. I really appreciate that. And just a reminder, you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the personal reading, missing person consultation, free newsletter, and you'll get information about the classes that are coming up and everything else. And if you would like to join the YouTube membership, please go ahead and do it. I'm going to start trying to give away some of free memberships during the lives. I have to see how that's done. And then, but I encourage anybody to go ahead and join. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now. Thank you, moderators. Sorry I couldn't see everybody.